Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the... Welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Heat and the shot! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That is a great pick out. And he's in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. DiMarco. That's a look and plays it forward. Mkhitaryan. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's in plenty of space here. Çalhanoğlu simply refused to be outdone there. Here's found, big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Zalewski, he's picked his... and the finish! In for the pieces! Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Martinez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong, and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And they can counter here. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted the...
Martinez! Barella. And the pass is intercepted. Martinez. He's had a hit! Goal! Inter!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zielinski, there's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mkhitaryan. Oh, he's played it in low. He can get that clear. Mkhitaryan. Zalewski. He's found the way through. Zalewski! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Tries a shot! That's another chance! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Zalewski. Zielinski. That's a lovely, neat pass. Zielinski. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Inter Milan leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Zalewski. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. That's Mkhitaryan. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a chance! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Martinez very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. He's shifting through the gears here. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Quality ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Çalhanoğlu.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Martinez. Now it's Thuram. And he's surging through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 7, il numero 53. Attenzione.
Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Martinez could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bisek cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nice ruffle. And Martinez! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished.
Real chance! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Martinez. And he's managed to get rid. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he put it away? They've done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become overeager.
Oh, give it all, and a shot! It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No way through, and he's there to belt it away. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinez. Turan. And that was very necessary. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. Martinez! He scored! Deep into injury time! Well, I think added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused.
who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a break. And Martinez! And they're back on the ball again. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now the finish! That's another chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Thuram.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Thuram. Great hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Bissek tries to clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back into the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Barella. Zalewski. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught on it here. DiMarco. He has found the way through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Thuram! Oh, the ball's run loose here. DiMarco gets it clear. Zalewski. Zalewski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's looking to set free a runner. Shot at goal! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it.
And the shot has fallen kindly here. They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Zielinski! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram. And this is Mkhitaryan. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Mkhitaryan. And it's Mkhitaryan! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Up he goes! He's had a hit! Goal!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So is this the start of a comeback? Zielinski. Oh, that's a fine interception. Barella. And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Thuram.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Mkhitaryan. Dumfries.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Il numero 53.
And it's half-time here. That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now, big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That'll be a corner.
They've got a healthy number of this corner.
Chance for the header! He's got a goal! And they are cruising away. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, that's a key interception. Zielinski. And it's Mkhitaryan. Thuram. There's the hit! Now, who's in for the pieces? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
And that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Thuram, and the pass is intercepted. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Zalewski looking to run onto it. Oh, given away. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 28.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 6. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Martinez! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Inter Milan are at Martinez! And it's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram in with the challenge. Quality ball. Çalhanoğlu. Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Chance! Now that was quite some save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Martinez. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, red. Nice interception. Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Now it's Martinez, and he's intervened well there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's being shifted off it. Zielinski. Well, nicely intercepted. Perfectly measured that.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Arnautovic. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, that's well spotted. Zielinski. Martinez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was It is here at last, Milan's red letter day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship.
Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Mkhitaryan. Pass is just off target. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I like the look of this fella, Thierry Reinders, Peter. The Dutchman being one of the better all-round midfielders to emerge in recent times. He's energetic, he's intelligent both on and off the ball and the way he reads the game.
Jovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Dink through. Defending of the desperate variety. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Martinez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Çalhanoğlu, Mkhitaryan, Thuram, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Milan finding their passes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Loftus-Cheek! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Jovic, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Martinez.
A great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
And he's had it nicked away. Zalewski. Well timed, excellent interception. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here.
Now the finish! Goal, Milan! First blood drawn.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Milan.
Big chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given, it always was.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite...
He rises! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Zalewski. Walker gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp. Reinders. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Mkhitaryan. Floated through. Mignon clears it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Threads one in. Caught offside that time. Just eases him off the ball. Rafael Leao. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's found a way through. There's the hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Chukwueze deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Fofana. There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Rafael Leao, and here's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, just skips, hits one! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
No, that was never going to make it. Gets his pass away. He has found a way through. Milan have it back and can go again. Thuram, and they can counter here. Oh, some tackle that. And first challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Milan are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953
He's intervened well there.
spettatori.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chukwueze. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, super. Thuram! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the right. Martinez. He's shifting through the gears here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Foot in. Chukwueze producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Jovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hernandez. Reinders. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Tries a shot! That's a lovely, neat pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Zalewski! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. Could be danger here. And a big chance, must be! Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero
It's
22.
their second corner of the game.
Numero 20. Numero 23. Numero 9. Numero 59. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Inter
53.
Milan are looking to
Il
go
numero
forward
7.
now.
Il numero 21. Il numero 8.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Il numero 11.
Now
Cambio
it's
di
Joao
giocatori.
Felix. Closing in on goal. Great shot! And it's in! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And he's got the beating of his man. The Fright did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Correa. Now it's Martinez. Back into the middle. And that's an excellent interception. And he's heaved it away. The final 5 minutes. Martinez. And the finish! Oh, it's there! And what a climax we have here!
Correa very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now it's on Nautovic. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Tomori. And Hernandez. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that's been won straight back. He is through here. He's found some space. Great challenge, time to perfection. And that is that. Inter Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short.